Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. So in this video, I'm going to discuss my top 5 things I love about my 4Runner, and really, I'd say 4Runners in general. I will be more specific with at least, I guess, the 3rd gen 4Runners, because they're the ones, it's the kind I have. They're the ones I'm most familiar with. But anyways, all right, let's hop into it. Number 5, resale value. So basically, all cars depreciate, all trucks depreciate. That's a given. You can't deny that, and you can't get by it. I mean, if you have any kind of a vehicle, unless it's like a super rare collector, one of a kind, it's gonna depreciate. So if you look, 4Runners, and also really Tacomas, but I'd say 4Runners in particular, at least where I live. This may be different where you live, but Northern California, they depreciate probably less than anything else that I've seen, and I've looked at a lot of cars and trucks. Also, once you get used, I just made a video about used cars. If you get a used 4Runner, again, specifically a 3rd gen in good shape, there's a good chance, it's going to be worth whatever you bought it for in the next couple of years. So for instance, I bought my 4Runner for $7,200 cash. There's a good chance, and granted, I've done some upgrades to it, but there's a very good chance I could sell it for still about $7 grand right now, at least if I, compare it to the market and what else is out there. So that's number 5. Number 4 is that it's really easy to work on. So, I mean, that's going to be for all Toyota products, but again, specifically 4Runners, specifically 3rd generation 4Runners, they're just really easy to work on. I mean, other than like the timing belt, water pump, which you have to do about every 90,000 miles, everything is real easy to do. Even that is not very hard, especially if you compare it to other vehicles, but that's probably not something that your everyday guy would do. But yeah, so it's real easy to work on, and that's a huge plus in my book. So a lot of people don't work on their cars, but a lot of us do. Number 3. So this, again, may be more specific to my 4Runner and 3rd gens, but I know in general they're better than a lot of other ones. So number 3, cheap parts. So we all know vehicles can be easy or hard to work on, but what really is gonna make or break whether you're working on it or if you're putting off that maintenance is cheap parts. 4Runner parts, I mean, obviously they don't make a lot of 3rd gen parts new anymore. I mean, I'm sure they probably make about 70%, but there's some stuff that they're just not making anymore. They make the newer versions of it, but there's a huge surplus of parts out there, and they're just real cheap, whether you're buying honestly new on the parts you can buy new or used. So number 3 goes with number 4, cheap parts. All right, number 2, you probably thought I was going to leave this out, or you thought it would be number 1. But, I mean, it's very important. I think it's why most people buy these vehicles. They're very, very capable off-road. So these things are monsters. Mine in particular, it's 4-wheel drive. It has a locking rear differential. Factory, came like that. I didn't do that after the fact. But they're extremely capable. Easy to lift if you need ground clearance. Honestly, mine is stock ride height. Probably gonna leave it like that. And honestly, I've gone off road a few times, mud, rock, snow, and honestly, the stock ground clearance is all right. I'm not doing anything crazy, but they're very capable. I mean, you ask most people, and they'll swear by their Toyota. The Tacomas, again, very similar to your 4Runner, but the 4Runners I would say are even better because you have extra weight on your rear wheels, which does help. All right, guys, number 1. Can you guess what it is? I bet you've been thinking this whole time. A lot of you probably thought number 2 was going to be number 1, but this is my top 5. This isn't, the universal top 5. So number 1, the number 1 reason why I love my 4Runner and why I chose to buy one is reliability. Now, you could say that kind of is, it goes with cheap to fix, or cheap parts and easy to fix, but it's not. Reliability is huge. These 4Runners, from what I've seen and experienced, I haven't had mine for years yet, obviously, but from what I've experienced, from the forums I've read, from the multiple people I know that owned them for years or still own them or have owned multiple. They are just damn reliable. They don't have problems, I swear. When they do have problems, they're going to keep running. It's not like they're going to leave you stranded on the freeway. I'm sure at some point someone's going to come in here and say, oh, no, that happened to me. Well, sorry, buddy, you're the exception. They are very, very reliable. So, yeah, I mean, so not only are they going to be easy to fix by yourself and cheap to fix when the time comes, but you're just not going to have to worry about it. These things last forever. They don't have problems. They don't break down. When they do, they're small things. They pretty much can always run, even with the issue. They're just great vehicles. And I mean, for me, that was a big reason why I bought my 4Runner. I wanted something reliable. And then, of course, with that, I wanted it to be easy to work on, cheap to maintain and fix. But that's my number one reason. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please smash that thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more videos about my 4Runner, about me, or about anything else. I'm always open to new ideas for videos. I have fun making these things. I've enjoyed plenty of people out there, and so I've always kind of wanted to give back and have fun making my own videos. That's what these are all about. So please let me know. So this is going to be the end of the video. I'm actually on my way to some open houses right now. I try and do this every Saturday. So yeah, so this video is going to be cut pretty short. But hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.